Hello and thank you for listening to my Google Slides presentation on Every Chess Player Explained. Today we will be going through every single type of chess player you will ever encounter in the wild. Some of these are your opponents. Some of these are your friends. And if you're being honest with yourself, at least one of these is you. Let's begin. First up, the Blitz Addict. This person has played more chess games than some grandmasters and is somehow still 600 rated. How? Because they never play anything longer than 3 minutes. Rapid chess? Classical? Absolutely not. That requires patience, and patience is not in the vocabulary. The Blitz Addict wakes up, plays Bullet. Eats lunch, plays Bullet. It's 2 a.m. on a Tuesday, Bullet. They will tell you they're warming up and then spend 4 hours warming up and never actually improving. Every loss gets immediately rematched because they cannot emotionally process defeat for longer than 4 seconds. They have played 10,000 games. They have learned nothing. They blunder the same pieces they blundered in Game 1. But here's the thing, they know this. Deep down, they know. And they play another game anyway. Because bullet chess is addictive and nobody is stopping them, and the games are so fast that the pain disappears before it even registers. 1 win feels like genius. 3 losses in a row and it's I can't quit while I'm down ELO. Flash forward, it's 1 a.m., they're exhausted, broken, crawling into bed, and they will absolutely be playing again tomorrow morning. The Overthinker. This player treats every single move like they are defusing a bomb. They will sit there, staring at a completely normal pawn push, running through 17 variations that do not exist. Their opponent played e4. It's move 2. There is nothing to calculate. But the Overthinker is already 300 moves deep in a line that has a 0% chance of happening. They will use 45 minutes of their clock in the first 10 moves of a rapid game and then flag themselves in a completely winning position because they needed to triple-check that knight move. You will watch them suffer in real time. Every tempo, gone. Every advantage, evaporated. Not because they made a bad move, because they made a good move too late. The saddest part? If they just trusted themselves, they'd probably win. But they don't. So they won't. The Pre-Mover. This type of player does not wait. They do not think. The second you pick up your piece, they have already queued their response. They are playing a completely different game, one where the only objective is speed. Their hands move faster than their brain and they are proud of this. The Pre-Mover has a bullet rating 400 points higher than their rapid rating because in bullet, instincts win. In rapid, they get cooked. They walk into pens, they don't see the back rank mate, they pre-move right into a fork and stare at the screen like the board personally betrayed them. But they won't stop. The pre-move is the purest expression of chaos chess. No thinking required. Just vibes and a fast mouse finger. The Opening Theorist. This player has spent 300 hours on chess.com studying openings and exactly 0 hours studying anything else. They will play the first 15 moves faster than you can blink because it is all memorized, every line, every variation, every transpositional nuance. And then move 16 happens. Something slightly off book. Something small. And the Opening Theorist freezes. The entire infrastructure of their game collapses. They have no idea what a plan is. They have no idea what piece activity means outside of a YouTube thumbnail. They are completely, totally, absolutely lost. And they will lose. And then they will go watch 4 more hours of opening theory videos and do it again tomorrow. The opening is their home. Everything after it is a nightmare they'd rather not think about. You know this guy. He has a rating. He does not accept his rating. According to him, he plays like a number that is several hundred points higher than what chess.com says. He got unlucky. He had lag. His opponent played weirdly. The position was bad. His coffee was cold. There is always a reason and the reason is never him. He will analyze the game, find the one blunder, and say if I don't play that one move I win easily, ignoring the 12 other questionable decisions that got him there. The eternal underachiever is the type to say I'm not trying my hardest in this game before the game, so that if he loses, it doesn't count. He's been playing for 2 years. The rating hasn't moved. But the excuses? Infinite. Freshly generated. Every single time. The Resigner. Down 1 pawn on move 9 and this guy is already mentally checked out. You hang a piece? He's gone. He's typing GG before you even realize what happened. The Resigner doesn't believe in comebacks. He doesn't believe in fighting spirit. He doesn't believe in the concept of it's only 1 pawn, the game is still equal. In his world, a material disadvantage is a death sentence, and the only dignified thing to do is fall on your sword immediately. The sad part is that at his level, and we're talking anywhere below 1000, the opponent was probably about to blunder it right back. The game was probably totally fine. But we will never know. Because he left. He already opened a new game. He is already about to resign that one too. Over-the-board players will know this one. The clock slapper. This person hits the clock like it personally insulted their family. Every move, a slam. Every tap, a statement. The clock slapper wants you to know that they are here, they are confident, and their hand speed is very impressive. It's a psychological tactic. It usually doesn't work. But they will commit to it for the entire game regardless. Online players have their own version, the pre-mover who plays so fast they seem to be communicating in Morse code. The message is the same: I am unbothered. I do not need time. I was born ready. They are usually not ready. But the energy? Unmatched. Ah! The Scholar's Mate guy. This player discovered, at some point in their chess journey, that you can checkmate someone on move 4. And they never moved on. This is their entire chess identity. Every single game, f3, bc4, qh5, and pray. Against beginners? It works and they feel like a genius. Against anyone who has seen a chessboard before? They get punished so hard they should probably file a police report. The funniest part is the reaction when it doesn't work. They're not just losing, they're personally offended. You were supposed to fall for it. That was the deal. You broke the deal. The Scholar's Mate guy will never learn a second opening. This is their sword. They will die on it. Every game. Do not sleep on the stalemate trickster. This player is losing. Badly. Objectively, terminally losing. They have nothing left. And yet, they are setting a trap. They're shuffling their king into a corner, quietly, calmly, almost peacefully. They're giving you pieces on purpose. And if you are not careful, if you get greedy, if you just start promoting queens without thinking, they stalemate you. And the board goes silent. And they say nothing. Because the stalemate trickster does not gloat. They just sit there knowing they pulled off something beautiful from the ruins of a completely lost position. Respect. Unwanted, frustrating, deeply annoying respect. You open a game. Your opponent has a gray silhouette for a profile picture. Username is something like chessplayer4471. No title. No country flag. Nothing. The silent killer does not introduce themselves. They do not engage. They just play. And they play well. Methodically, quietly, efficiently. Every move feels normal until suddenly your position is completely collapsed and you don't even know what went wrong. They win. They do not type GG. They do not acknowledge your existence. The game is simply over. They are already in the next one. The silent killer is 1800 rated and you will never see them coming. They are the most terrifying opponent in chess. The engine accuser loses a game and immediately, before the clock even stops, types cheater. You played a normal move. A good move, sure, but a normal one. It doesn't matter. In the engine accuser's world, if you beat them, you cheated. That is the only logical explanation. They cannot be outplayed. They cannot have made a mistake. You must have had help. They will report you. They will post in forums. They will write a detailed breakdown of why your rook lift to the 7th rank was suspiciously accurate. The engine accuser is always below 1000 rating and always reports players who are also below 1000 rating. Nobody is cheating. They're just playing better than him. He cannot accept this. He will never accept this. And finally, the good game liar. This player types GG at the end of every single game. Doesn't matter what happened. They blundered their queen on move 6, walked into a back rank mate, lost on time in a completely winning position, GG. They didn't mean it. You didn't have a good game. They didn't have a good game. Nobody had a good game. But they typed it anyway, because that's the social contract of online chess, and the good game liar honors the contract even when everything around them is on fire. Honestly? It's kind of noble. Or deeply delusional. Possibly both. Either way, GG. Thanks for watching and make sure to subscribe you chuds.